More coming up shortly. Good evening. Welcome to Business Brief here on TV3. My name is Michael Obodu. Before I bring you our top stories, let's check out some other business stories that are making the rounds today.
Director of Academic Planning and Quality Control at Gimpa Business School, Dr. Bugri Anafo, says the Bank of Ghana's loss of over 60 billion cedis is an indication that the country's entire financial system is broken down. According to him, the development will have dire consequences on the economy. The Ghana Cocoa Board has revised the deadline for its debt exchange program to August 3 from the initial announcement of August 4 this year. This, the board explains, is in compliance with the directive regarding the observation of August 4 as a statutory public holiday. The U.S. government's credit rating has been downgraded following concerns over the state of the country's finances and its debt burden. Fitch, one of three major independent agencies that assess creditworthiness, cut the rating from the top level of AAA to a notch lower at AA+. Fitch said it had noted a steady deterioration in governance over the last 20 years.
Well, thank you for staying with us. Straight into our first story, as the Director of Research at the Bank of Ghana says the next round of domestic debt exchange program will not have any negative impact on the bank's balance sheet. Interacting with the media following reports on the bank's losses, Philip Otu said the second DDEP is more targeted and banks are excluded.
What has happened is that we've taken a one-time hit for almost everything, and we don't expect anything else to impact our balance sheet. The marketable instruments, the non-marketable instruments, and then Cocoa Board. These three items accounted for about 53.1 billion of the losses that we made. Out of that 60 loss, these three items alone is 53. It's about 90% of the loss is coming from domestic debt exchange. Will we have a domestic debt exchange impacting on our balance sheet next year? Emphatic no. It's not happening again.
Now, the CEO of Eureka Energy Solutions, Dr. Yusuf Sulemana, says Ghana's nuclear power project, when completed, will bolster the country's energy security. He noted the nuclear power plant will provide a reliable power at a relatively lower cost to the country and for industrial growth.
The issue of the energy security and the fact that we are going to make effort to pull in nuclear energy into the generation mix. I think in this era where we are championing renewable energy and green energy, I think nuclear stands tall. If we're able to take care of the safety ramification with respect to nuclear energy and to allay people's fears about the robustness of our disaster recovery mechanism, well and tested, and I think nobody should have a problem with nuclear energy. And then the fact that also technology has developed where we can have modular nuclear reactors, yeah, I think it's a way to go, because from where I sit, I think nuclear will fit well into our generation mix of a sort that will not have any carbon footprint. Nuclear has a potential to churn out so much quantum of megawatts, even with a modular reactor. And so as long as we can take care of the safety aspect of it, I think we are good to go, and it's something we should push. And the steps that the unit is taking till now, I think there are steps in the right direction.
The Ghana Free Zones Authority is encouraging the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, to leverage on the potential of special economic zones that the authority is creating. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Greater Accra Region of Branch of AGI, Chona Makpelo, has advised any policy on the industrial parks must focus on having more local companies. He spoke to 3Business on the role of the Ghana Free Zones Authority in harnessing the potential of the private sector.
We're fully aware of the government's policy towards special economic zones. We have been engaged at a point, and it's still work in progress. We're looking forward to see the final report of the work. Our view is that any strategy towards special economic zones must focus on having more local industrial establishments on the free zone enclave. In fact, the only way you can consolidate again for free zone is where you have most of the money retained in the country. It's not enough to have foreigners come, pass through the country, do transactions through the country, but the money is going out anyway. So the policy must be such that a lot of the money stay in the country.
With Ghana's housing deficit at concerning levels, players in the built industry believe prefabricated homes may be the solution. They, however, insist tax incentives will be critical to ensuring the success of such a building option.
Prefabricated homes are structures built off-site in a controlled environment and then assembled on-site. The advantages include cost-effectiveness, short
Let's now turn our attention to the global commodities market and find out how major trading products there are faring. The price of cocoa is up by 0.65%, selling at $3,566 per ton. The price of gold is down by 0.51%, selling at $1,934.41 per ounce. The price of crude oil is up by about 2%, selling at about $83 per barrel. From the commodities market, we turn our attention now to the currency market and find out how major trading currencies are faring. So, well, you see some relative stability there on the currency market. And that will be all for Business Brief here on TV3. For more business stories, please visit our website, 3news.com. My name is Michael Obodu. Thank you for watching. As always, please stay safe.
Keep smiling. Work